morning. I'm Barbara Shoemaker, the certified hand therapist from Silver Cross Hospital. Today we are going to talk about carpal tunnel syndrome. Let's first take a look at the gross anatomy involved in carpal tunnel syndrome. You have 8 wrist bones. There are 2 rows of 4 wrist bones each. Over these wrist bones is a ligament called the transverse carpal ligament. Now the space between the ligament and the wrist bones is, you guessed it, the carpal tunnel. There are a number of structures that run through the carpal tunnel. You have some flexors that come off the inside of the elbow as a bunch of tendons, and then it opens up to a muscle belly, then back into tendons, and then these attach to 2 different places on each one of your fingers. These tendons are responsible for pulling your fingers in like this. The median nerve also runs through the carpal tunnel. It runs through and it provides the electricity to the thumb and the first 2 fingers and half of the 4th finger. When you use your flexor tendons repetitively, you have all that rubbing and sliding and gliding of the flexor tendons against the ligament. After a while, it starts to cause inflammation, and this starts to close the carpal tunnel up. This puts pressure on the median nerve and causes pins and needles and tingling into the fingers that the median nerve travels to. The 3 most common symptoms of carpal tunnel are this numbness and tingling into the first 3 fingers. Also waking up at night and feeling like your hand is asleep and you have to shake it to wake it up. And also unexpectedly dropping things. So some things that you can do to keep your carpal tunnel symptoms at bay until you get the chance to see a doctor are first to build up your utensils at home. You can either buy the foam that's available online to put over your everyday utensils. Your everyday utensils include your eating utensils, your cooking utensils, writing, your toothbrush, and whatnot. You can also go to the hardware store and buy pipe insulation to put around your utensils. And if you don't do that, then you can just take a washcloth and wrap it around your toothbrush and whatnot, just so that you don't have to pull those flexor tendons to such a tight position. Places like Bed Bath & Beyond, in their Good Grips section, do sell utensils with the handles already built up. So this just makes it easier for the hand. The less you use those flexor tendons, the better chance you have of the inflammation going down and the pressure being relieved from the median nerve. Another thing you can do, any pharmacy will have this kind of a brace. It's called a wrist cock-up brace. A wrist cock-up brace keeps your wrist in a straight position. Anytime you bend your wrist back or bend your wrist forward, it causes increased pressure on the median nerve, or potentially can cause increased pressure on the median nerve. By wearing the wrist brace, it won't allow you to bend your wrist back or bend your wrist forward. This brace is the key to getting a good night's sleep. So that's really important. It is also important for you to see a physician about your carpal tunnel symptoms, just because there are some other diagnoses that can mimic the symptoms of carpal tunnel syndrome. So it's important to rule those out first before pursuing a diagnosis of carpal tunnel syndrome. Please visit our website at silvercross.org for more information, and have a great day.